Hi, I'm Emme Hall, and welcome to today's episode, starring me, of course, but also one of my most favorite ever awesomest dream cars on the face of the planet, the 2013 Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet. This car has got almost everything that I could ever want in a car. It's powerful, it's rear-wheel drive, it's a convertible. Oh, and did I mention that they sent me the 7-speed manual? Because they did. The 911 turns 50 this year, and I've got to wonder what kind of eye cream this baby's been using, as she still looks as good now as she did back then. Not much has changed from last year, with the mirrors on the doors, not the A-pillars, a low and aggressive front end, and what car would be complete without the ubiquitous LED running lights? Now, the taillights back here have gotten a little small over the years, but I do enjoy this nice horizontal design element that really brings out the wide stance of the Porsche. And it's funny because I always thought that the Brazilians were known for their badonkadonks, but here the Germans are just knocking it out of the park. And you also have the quad exhaust, which produced probably one of the best exhaust notes that I've heard all year. We'll hear that later. I was surprised with the trademark laundry basket rating of the Carrera. After all, you've only got 4.76 cubic feet of space in here. Now, that's enough for a Ross Rappaport, but it's also enough for one laundry basket with a lot of space left over. But I think that this car can do better. See, I think you can fit some laundry baskets here in the back because, let's face it, nobody is going to sit back here. Got it. So these rear seats do fold down just a little bit. So I'm able to put 2 more laundry baskets in for a total trademark laundry basket rating of the Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet at 3. The interior of the Porsche is everything that a small, fierce sports car should be. I mean, sure, you have to make some sacrifices, like these ridiculously unstable cup holders and, of course, your dignity while you're getting out of the car. But there still are some luxurious touches in here. You have the Porsche Communications Management, which is this 7-inch touchscreen here, and it's a high-res touchscreen. It's like your command center. The dash cluster, first of all, has the fantastic Porsche font, which I've always loved, and you've got a lot of information. Your tachometer is front and center. You also have a little reminder for what gear that you're in, a digital speed readout, and then you have a 5th cluster here where it's a screen and you can scroll through like your navigation or what radio station am I on, stuff like that. But also it's got some performance data like your G-forces, your lap times, those types of things, which you can then download through the USB port, which is located in the glove box. Plug that into your computer and see how well you did at the track that day. The soft top can be operated right here via this little button at speeds of up to 31 miles an hour. Now it takes about 13 seconds for this baby to go up and down, but it's a soft top that's kind of like no other. See, instead of being made with like a bow type frame, you actually have some interlocking panels, and they're pretty hard. And all I have right here is a seam here and a seam here, and that's really the only place that a thief could get a knife through, let alone their own hand. So while this is a soft top, it's one of the hardest soft tops on the market today. So an old racing pal of mine says that there are 3 questions you need to ask yourself before you get ready to take a car to its limits. Am I comfortable? Am I relaxed? And am I putting the car exactly where I want it to go? Well, this 911 makes sure that you can answer yes to all of those questions. First of all, am I comfortable? Yeah. These seats are heated and cooled, and the bolsters are all adjustable, so you really get snugged in and you really feel like there is nothing that is going to throw you out of this seat. Am I relaxed? Well, yes, and a lot of that is thanks to the optional Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control System. And what that does is, first of all, it eliminates body roll pretty much all the way, and it also kind of alleviates your fear of the rear end coming out. I mean, we all know that it's fun, but it certainly is the slowest way around a corner. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable. So am I putting the car where I want it to go? Well, look, in 2012, Porsche went from the hydraulic power steering to the electromechanical power steering, and oceans filled up with the tears of Porsche purists everywhere, bemoaning the loss of the hydraulic. Now, here's the thing. I still feel like this steering has a good amount of weight to it. I spoke with Charlie, he felt like it was a little light, but at my strength level, and I am just a girl, I think it's really good. You do lose a little bit of feedback, I'm not gonna lie on that, but the steering is still very, very quick and very, very precise. So all questions are answered with a yes. I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable, I'm putting the car where I want it to go. I can go a little faster. So in the rear, Porsche has given us a 3.8 liter Boxster engine, which is good for 400 horsepower at about 7,400 RPM, and peak torque of 440 comes at 5,600 RPM. So I can go faster than last year, yay! Now the 7-speed manual transmission, thank you baby Jesus for the manual, it's got some fantastic short throws. It's really fun to shift, and it can scoot you to 60 in about 4.5 seconds. The 7th gear is only accessible from 5th or 6th, so there's no fear of going from 4th to 7th accidentally, and it's geared really long, and it helps you get an EPA fuel rating on the highway of 27 miles per gallon. Now in the city, you get an EPA fuel rating of about 19, and a lot of that is due to the stop-start function. You just pull up to a light, take the car out of gear, and the engine will automatically shut off. Then you just put the clutch in again and zoom, you're off. Now, you might not like that function, so it is very easily disabled. Just one single push of a button here on the center console. Now, I know a lot of you guys kind of dismiss convertibles as being girly for whatever reason. I guess you think that when you chop the top off, you just lose too much of the stiffness of the chassis. I don't know, you guys are just obsessed with stiffness. I don't know what your problem is. But here's the thing, this car has 155 extra pounds, yes, but all of that weight went into stiffening the chassis so that you don't lose anything. In fact, this car is just as stiff as the regular coupe version of this car. This car has a couple of different driving modes. You've got normal, sport, and sport plus. Now this car is pretty stiff in normal, but when you shift it into sport, basically your steering gets a little bit sharper and your throttle response is quicker. Sport plus really should be reserved just for the track because it really does stiffen up the suspension even more, and it's an uncomfortable ride for me. Having said that, there's more than enough fun to be had in normal and sport. The pedal setup is pretty easy for people to heel toe, even if you're kind of a small-footed gal like myself. And really, have you heard this exhaust? Now, I'm the first to admit that I don't have a ton of history with Porsche. Ross usually gets all the German cars, but I have to say, I'm in love. I'm experiencing a love that I never knew possible. But of course, that kind of love does come with a price. The base model of the 2013 Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet starts at $108,000. And our test model here has got a lot of bells and whistles, including but not limited to the $5,000 stereo system, $3,100 for the paint color, and $3,300 for the tropical blue interior. So that bumps up the price to $140,000. That's pretty much my condo minus the bathroom and the kitchen, but I'm never in the kitchen anyway, so it's okay. If I had the coin, I'd go to the Porsche dealership right now and I would buy this car. That's it for this week. I am Emme Hall. Thank you so much for watching. I know you have your choice of reviewers and I really do appreciate your eyeballs. You can join our community by subscribing to our YouTube channel and leaving me your comments. And listen, there's this new thing, it's called the internet, and I'm on it on Facebook and Twitter. So find me there. Thanks so much for watching. Have a groovy day. Bye. You're getting this, right?
Yeah.
No, can't do it. Wait, I got it! Wait. Yeah, I need help. I think you have to get this one. On this side. Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Thanks. All right, do you want to try that again? What did I say? Okay.
May want to fix your shirt a little bit. Hold on.
What did I say?
I got that on camera.
I know you did.